Hey everybody, it is Chris and Matt here from Bee Kings. We are here to kind of introduce you guys a little bit to Matt. We did a little preview live a moment ago, and apparently audio didn't work. So hopefully you can hear the audio now. So go ahead and comment. If you can hear the audio. You should be seeing us on Facebook. You should be seeing us on YouTube Live, and also hopefully TikTok. We're not sure about that. We're still working on the techniques there, but all this is a test run for what we're going to be doing and launching on Monday, which is our official live. So bear with us if there's any glitches today, right now. But since you're here right now, I want to introduce you guys early to a very important person into my life. Here's Chef Matt.
Hello, sir.
Thanks for being with us.
Yes, sir.
We've been working on this kind of germinating in an idea of working together for several years, probably 4 years or so. And finally, fruition. We're looking forward to 2025. We've got some exciting things we're going to be collaborating on. Thanks for joining the Bee Kings team. Number one, it's been a real blessing to have you come in and bringing your brilliance with crafting amazing meals to the table for our audience. And so I'm really looking forward to what the next year has. Tell them a little bit about your background. Like, you're not just any chef. Like, you've worked from the bottom all the way up to some pretty elevated levels. And so let's talk a little bit about your background and where you started and what your passion is for cooking and all that.
Sure. Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, like most chefs, if not all chefs, we start at the bottom or near the bottom, right? And when we say the bottom, we say that lovingly.
Yeah.
Right? Because everybody in the restaurant is really pulling the wagon equally, I would say, from my perspective. And I think really that's the most important thing, because you appreciate all that stuff right from the beginning. So when you get to the, proverbial close to the top of the absolute top of the mountain, right? The closer you climb, the more difficult it becomes, but you have a more deep-rooted appreciation and respect for what it is.
The whole process from the beginning, you learn what it takes to get to each level, and you can see what it takes at the next caliber. What can I push myself to become? And that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, not forgetting where you come from or accomplish what you've done. Yeah. So how high did you get? What was the pinnacle of your cooking career? What would you say was one of your penultimate moments?
Well,
for better or worse.
So the top of my ladder, or the mountain, whichever analogy you want to use, was Picheline in 2010 in New York City, in an area called Lincoln Center. If you guys are familiar with that, it's in the 60s. Specifically, this restaurant was on 64th, if I remember right. It's been a minute now. Yeah, that was a crazy kind of time. We had a really, really small kitchen, super tight crew, and a lot of moving components. So you learn how to multitask, as any chef would.
Yeah.
But the level of attention to detail is the higher you go up the ladder, the more.
So how high up the ladder were they? The restaurant achieved some pretty great status, didn't it?
It did. It was 2 Michelin star.
2 Michelin star. He's so humble. He never leads with this. I have to drag it out of you guys.
Well, I don't. I mean, I just don't. It's like you know what I mean? For me, it's more, I guess I did that, and now I'm really more interested in bringing that to like somebody's home kitchen.
Yeah.
Right? I took the road, like the road, right? Some people say, oh, you took the hard road or the easy road. That was my road.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I call it my road.
Yeah.
Right? Whether you look at it as hard or easy.
Yeah.
Right? You see what I mean?
Yep,
and I think that's a personal choice.
Yeah.
In any profession, if you feel like you are that called to it, right? When they say that if you find something to do for work, quote unquote, that you love, you never work a day in your life.
Yeah.
Right? For me, cooking was it.
Was it?
And it started at 9 years old, and I'll tell you that story one day too.
Yeah, absolutely. So Chef Matt, like you said, you worked in that 2-star Michelin restaurant, which I'm sure that has a million stories you'll be able to tell us about as well. Of course, he's going to be bringing, like he said, a way to elevate your everyday meals, and we're going to tell you all about it on Monday at 10 a.m. on our official live stream to launch a really new, awesome project with you guys. A lot of perks. We're going to over deliver. You guys are going to love it. But if your passion is to create meals and to use the honey that we're bringing to the table in new and elevated ways, you don't have to ask the question anymore of what do I do with honey? Like, he's going to answer that for you. That's what Matt's here for, right?
Yeah.
He's here to actually bring all of the how and all the techniques that you're going to need to elevate your everyday into the next level.
Don't forget the why.
The why.
The why. Why we do things, right?
Why? Yeah, oh, exactly. You can teach you the why things work, the science behind food, all of that as well. So, yeah, if you're going to learn not only like why does honey work with, the other day we were talking about, I think it was it a pear that we were using?
Mhm.
And we talked about why adding the honey with the pear brought out, and we tasted it without and with, and it was like totally different things. And so it was fantastic to watch and learn that. So yeah.
So these kinds of things that we'll be talking about, snippets here, little lessons there, and classes, whatever the interest is, whatever you guys want to see here, learn about, talk about. I will not say that I'm an expert in every single food there is in the world, because no one is.
Yeah.
But we're all here to learn together, and if there's some common interest that we want to work on something together, that you guys ask questions about, and somebody says, hey, what can we do with this? I'll look at it as a challenge, right? Let's make something amazing. And we got to double down and add honey to whatever we're going to do.
Of course.
Yeah. So we're here.
Absolutely. We're here to bring honey into everyday use, right? So, all right. So with that being said, did we get any questions going on yet or not? Nope. We're good. But you'll be able to post comments. We'll be able to see them and post them up on the screen for others to see. So during Monday, if you're coming and you're got some questions for Chef Matt, that'll be the time to come. 10 a.m. on Monday for the official live. Come join us so that we can really wow you with what we've got. I think you guys are going to be pretty impressed. Get your comments ready, bring them. And again, like you said, this is a community that we want to listen to you guys. We want feedback from you. So if there's something that's not working during the live stream, or even as the course unfolds in the months ahead, if you want to see something pivoted and pursued into, we're all ears. And we're ready to help develop this community into something that benefits you at home or wherever you're going. So 2025 is going to be an amazing new year. Let's elevate the everyday recipes in our homes. Remember, we got to have fun, be kind, and make the world sweet. We'll see you on Sunday.